Dominating Warzone 3. Best loadouts for every player. Aggressor, tactician, support, stealth can dramatically alter the outcome of every match. It's not merely a matter of selecting the deadliest weapons or the most visually appealing gear. It's about executing an effective strategy. It's about knowing your character's distinct advantages and disadvantages, the terrain, and even your rivals. In Warzone 3, your loadout is not just a compilation of tools. It's your blueprint for success, your hidden ace. Each piece of equipment, each perk, each weapon performs a specific role, and harnessing their power effectively can provide you with a significant advantage. But bear in mind, there's no universally perfect loadout. Your ideal loadout hinges on your unique gaming style, your team's tactics, and the scenarios you encounter. It's a complex interplay of attacking, defending, and adjusting. Now let's explore some of the most potent loadouts in Warzone 3 and understand how they can help you dominate the battlefield. First on the list is the Aggressor, a loadout designed for those who prefer to be in the thick of the action. The Aggressor loadout is all about frontline warfare, and it's built around firepower and speed. The primary weapon of choice for this loadout is typically an assault rifle or submachine gun. Both of these offer a high rate of fire and significant damage output, perfect for those high-stakes, fast-paced firefights. Popular choices include the AK-47 for its brute force or the MP5 for its rapid-fire capabilities and close-quarters efficiency. Secondary weapons often include a handgun or a melee weapon for those really close encounters. The handgun offers a quick draw time, and the melee weapon can be a game-changer in tight situations. As for equipment, the Aggressor loadout typically features a lethal grenade and a tactical stun or flash grenade. The lethal grenade, such as a frag or Semtex, provides a quick and dirty way to deal damage, while the stun or flash grenade can disorient opponents, giving you an edge in a fight. In terms of abilities, the Aggressor loadout shines with perks that enhance speed and damage. Perks such as Double Time, which increases sprint speed, and High Alert, which warns you when enemies outside your view are targeting you, can be critical for an aggressor's survival and effectiveness. However, the Aggressor loadout isn't without its weaknesses. Its focus on attack often leaves defense wanting. It's most effective in close to medium-range combat scenarios and less so at long distances. Also, the Aggressor's fast and furious style can sometimes lead to running out of ammo quickly, so it's crucial to make every shot count. But when used right, the Aggressor loadout can be a formidable force. It's about using speed, firepower, and aggression to overwhelm opponents before they can react and to seize control of the game. The Aggressor is ideal for those who like to play on the front lines, making every second count. Next up is the Tactician, tailor-made for players who thrive on strategic gameplay. The Tactician is designed for the strategists among us, those who prefer to outsmart their opponents rather than overpower them. It's all about precision, timing, and most importantly, a keen understanding of the battlefield. This loadout is not for the faint-hearted. It requires patience, planning, and a good knack for reading situations. The Tactician shines in situations where strategy and cunning are more important than brute force. It's the loadout for players who enjoy setting traps, executing flanks, and controlling the flow of the game. With the Tactician, you're the chess master, playing several moves ahead of your opponents, always ready to spring your meticulously planned ambush. But what makes the Tactician loadout so strategic? Well, it's all in the tools. The Tactician's weaponry is chosen for its versatility and adaptability. You'll find yourself equipped with a balanced blend of firepower and utility, perfect for those carefully planned maneuvers and surprise attacks. Then there's the Tactician's equipment. A well-placed mine here, a smoke grenade there, and suddenly you're turning the tide of the game, creating chaos and confusion among your enemies while you sit back and pick them off one by one. It's about making the battlefield work for you, using every advantage you can find to outwit your opponents. But be warned, the Tactician isn't without its drawbacks. It's not the loadout for you if you're looking for a run-and-gun style of play. It requires patience, a cool head, and a good understanding of the game's mechanics. You'll need to think on your feet, adapt to changing situations, and always stay one step ahead of your enemies. So, If you're the type of player who relishes the challenge of outsmarting your opponents, who enjoys the thrill of laying the perfect trap, and who thrives on controlling the flow of the game, then the tactician is the loadout for you. Remember, in the world of Warzone, brains often beat brawn. The tactician is the perfect choice for those who prefer to outwit their opponents rather than outgun them. Now, let's move on to the support, a loadout built for gamers who believe that teamwork makes the dream work. The support loadout is all about enabling your team to be the best they can be. It's about providing cover, healing, and boosts to your comrades, ensuring that they can face any challenge head-on. And let's not forget, it's about being the backbone of your team. So what does this loadout consist of? Firstly, we're looking at weaponry that offers a balance of firepower and utility. A light machine gun is a must-have. Why? Because it provides suppressing fire, enabling your team to move or retreat safely. The high ammo capacity means you won't be caught out reloading when your team needs cover the most. Pair this with a Marksman Rifle for those mid-range takedowns. It's not just about dealing damage, but also about scoping out the battlefield and relaying valuable information to your team. But a support player's arsenal isn't just guns. You're also equipped with a tactical heartbeat sensor to detect enemy movements and a smoke grenade to provide cover or confuse the enemy. Now, on to the perks. The restock perk is a must, allowing you to recharge your equipment over 30 seconds. This ensures you always have a smoke grenade or a heartbeat sensor at the ready. High Alert is your second perk, warning you of enemies outside your view. This can be a lifesaver, not just for you, but for your team too. And finally, the Amped perk. This lets you switch weapons faster, throw grenades quicker, and overall be more efficient in the heat of battle. But where does the support loadout shine the most? It's when your team is under heavy fire, when you're pinned down, and the odds are stacked against you. That's when the support steps up, providing cover fire, spotting enemies, and ensuring the team can regroup and retaliate. Remember, the support player may not always be at the top of the leaderboard, but they're the unsung heroes who make victories possible. The support loadout is for the team players who understand that a well-supported team is a winning team. Last but not least, we have the stealth, a loadout for those who prefer the shadows to the spotlight. Now, the stealth loadout is not for the faint of heart. It's for the silent warriors, the unseen heroes, those who choose to play the game with a dash of mystery and a whole lot of finesse. The stealth loadout's key strength lies in its ability to keep you off the enemy's radar. The gear is designed to minimize noise and visibility, making you the proverbial ghost in the machine. Imagine moving through the map, unseen, unheard, striking when least expected. That's the power of the stealth loadout. This loadout boasts a set of weapons that are quieter than most, yet just as deadly. The suppressed SMG and silenced pistol allow you to take out enemies without giving away your position. But remember, stealth doesn't mean slow. These weapons are nimble, allowing for quick, precise strikes. But it's not all about the weapons. The stealth loadout also packs some crafty tools that can turn the tide of a battle in your favor. Smoke grenades to mask your movements, flashbangs to disorient your enemies, and heartbeat sensors to keep a tab on nearby threats. These tools are invaluable in maintaining your veil of invisibility. So, when is the stealth loadout most effective? Well, it shines in situations where you need to evade detection, infiltrate enemy lines, or plot surprise attacks. But remember, this loadout is not for a head-on firefight. It's for those who prefer strategy over brute force, cunning over chaos. And when might it not be the best choice? Well, if you're someone who likes to charge into the fray, guns blazing, then the stealth loadout might not be your cup of tea. But if you enjoy the thrill of the unseen attack, the satisfaction of outwitting your enemies, and the art of deception, then the stealth loadout is tailor-made for you. The stealth loadout is a perfect fit for those who enjoy the thrill of the unseen attack and the art of deception. So, if you're ready to step out of the spotlight and into the shadows, the stealth loadout awaits you. So we've covered 4 powerful loadouts in Warzone 3, the aggressor, the tactician, the support, and the stealth. Each one of these has its unique strengths and weaknesses that can turn the tide of the battlefield. The aggressor, with its focus on offense, is perfect for those who like to push hard and fast. The tactician, on the other hand, excels in strategic positioning and crowd control, making it ideal for players who prefer a thoughtful approach to combat. The support loadout shines in team scenarios, offering healing and buffs to keep allies in the fight. Lastly, the stealth loadout is all about staying unseen and striking when least expected, favoring those who enjoy a more covert playstyle. Remember, the best loadout depends on your playstyle and the situation at hand. So, experiment, adapt, and find the loadout that works best for you. Until next time, keep your gear ready and your strategy sharp.